Yeah, first of all, I want to give all glory to God for the win today. And as we are trying to learn to do that, regardless of the results, understand that we're blessed to be where we're at, to do what we do, and may not always turn out the way we want, but we can continue to improve. And I thought we made really good strides. I thought the staff did a great job this week of identifying just small areas that we can improve in, and the team did a great job of buying into it. And so we're just blessed, man. It's a huge win, top 25 team on your home court, and now we got to pull in a box and move on to the next one. And this joker always late to the party.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. Yeah, he here now, so I can sit back.
Who wants to start with the first question? You guys will move that around.
So I ain't seen my family.
Arthur, what is it when you see BYU that gets you going? I mean, 27 was your career high when you were at Creighton against BYU, and now you said it today.
Man, I couldn't even tell you. I just came out here I came out to play today, and I felt like I had a different aggression. And like Coach said, it's the little tweaks that we made in practice and the stuff that we had to lock in on that would give us a better chance of winning. And I feel like the team as a whole executed it and it made my job easier.
Coach Pope said that you're a three-level player, three-level scorer. Just talk about what was working well for you today.
Just getting to the basket, I was able to shoot 12 free throws. And I feel like if I'm able to be aggressive and get downhill, it's either going to be a bucket or a foul.
Tylor, how much of a mismatch do you think Arthur can be when he plays aggressive like he did today?
As y'all can see, 28 and 10. That's a every night thing could be for Arthur. And when he's going, sometimes you just got to get out of his way and just let him rock and let him cook. And that's just what he's capable of doing on any given night. And it's it's a bonus to have him on my side, and it's a blessing to be able to play alongside of him. And I think he could have went and got 35, 40 if you ask me.
And Jerome, I wanted to ask again about David. It seems like maybe some people, when they get removed from the starting lineup, might not take it the right way. He's really bounced back and found a really good role these last couple games. Do you think there's anything to that I don't know, there's a turning point in his season there?
Well, first of all, I don't know that it's a starting lineup. It's more of a rotation, right? We got 7 dudes that are going to play a lot, and so it doesn't really matter. And I try to stress it doesn't matter who starts the game, it's who finishes the game. With his injury, he was winning tips for us, and once he had the injury, he couldn't jump ball, and so it gives us a better chance to have somebody else in there to win that tip for us. But Dave's maturity is what's allowing him to do what he's doing, that he doesn't really care if his name's called in the lineup. He just wants to do whatever it takes for the team to win, because he understands that winning is going to get everybody what they want.
Yeah, Coach, you guys went up by double digits before the first media timeout. How important was that?
Yeah, good starts, and there was a focus, and we took the type of shots we talked about in practice taking, and it gave us that opportunity. But they're a great team, man. Them dudes can score, right? Like, they can score in a variety of ways. So we knew it was going to be a game of runs. We just happened to have more runs than they did, and once we got the lead, we were able to keep them at bay for the most part.
Coach, Arthur obviously scored 28 season high, but how important was it that he did it on only 11 shots?
Well, he was really efficient. He took the shots that we wanted him to take. And, it says 11 shots, but, those free throws, right, those were all him being aggressive going downhill. And it doesn't count as a shot, but it counts as points, and that's what we need. And that's something that we needed. We need from the whole team. But Art was really good today. He got we had a colonel come in and talk to us, and he talked about when you're going on a mission or anything that you're going to accomplish something, you got to have purpose. You got to know what your purpose is. You got to have passion. You got to have relentless violence. And I thought Arthur had relentless violence today, and I really like that relentless violence thing.
Along with that, Coach, how much shots falling today? How much was getting the right shots?
Well, I think shots will fall when we shoot the right ones, and today we shot the right ones. But it's a make-or-miss game, right? Like, I mean, we held Texas to, I mean, it was a great defensive effort, and shots didn't go in, so it, but making shots is important. But when we shoot the right ones, we can be really good.
What was offensively the emphasis? You talked about shooting the right shots, but it seemed like you were just really efficient in pretty much every area.
So you want us to give you the secret to what we did, and we got a game on Monday. Come on, man.
I'm sure they're not.
That's a come on, man, right?
No, but I mean, you talked about tweaking little things in practice. Were there, even without being specific, were there some things you identified that you thought you did better?
Yeah, I do. I think we identified some things that we are capable of correcting, and the guys bought into it, all of them.
And Arthur, you scored quite a few the last game, but not nearly as efficient. What did you think that you did better today than, say, in the Texas game?
No, I was just letting the game come to me, and I feel like my teammates were doing an amazing job. And when TP starts out hot, it definitely opens up the floor for me to get going downhill. And I mean, it's just all thanks to my teammates for finding me in the right positions and putting me in positions to score.
And those early threes, you think that?
Yeah, it's always good to see a couple of them go in. Facts, it is.
Because I don't think you shot a three after that. Maybe it was.
I got fouled on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Playing off of what Coach said about having a purpose and a mission, Art, you guys didn't do the tunnel dance. I mean, you guys came out, you were ready to take care of business, and then, boom, here you go. Did you feel like you were a man on a mission today?
Definitely. I feel like our mindset was different coming into this game. I mean, we got to play like a desperate team, and the fact of the matter is that we are. So we're going to give everybody our best punch.
When you left Creighton, come to K-State, you signed up for K-State, were these the kind of games that you envisioned for yourself?
Well, I mean, everybody envisions themselves playing well. I just, had to buy into what I had to do in order to make this team win and help the team grow. And I feel like we're playing our best basketball towards the end of the year.
Yeah, and how dangerous can it make you guys playing your best ball toward the end of the year?
I mean, we're pretty dangerous. I mean, everybody has the same advantage, though. Teams start off, and they start going throughout the season, and by the time the season's coming to its close, that's when teams are really playing connected and playing their best basketball. And I feel like we've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I feel like that's going to help us come closer together and be a stronger team.
Tylor, I know Coach emphasized putting every game in a box, but just to get the win today, how much better does that feel than things have been going the last couple of weeks?
It's always nice to win. You hate the feeling of losing, and it runs through our whole team. And, Coach has been preaching. We talk a lot about being desperate, but, it's time to do it. We can, say what we want to do, but at the end of the day, we got to go out there and show that's what we want to do. And all the talking is done. And, we need a couple more wins, and that's what it's all about. And the biggest one is Monday. Biggest game of the year is on Monday. And so, we got to focus on that one. We got a quick turnaround. We don't have time for error.
And Arthur, I also want to get your perspective on David. What's it like to get a guy who's given you, really good production, 3 straight games coming in off the bench?
I mean, David's just an amazing player, for him to be able to go through the adversity that he's going through of not starting. And you can see how that could affect some people. But for him to have that mental fortitude to be able to come out there and give us his best every single possession, it's like, in these past games, he's been extremely efficient and he's been rebounding the ball, and that's what we need from him.
You played West Virginia early on, but how different a team are they now? I know they were missing some pieces. Now they've had that team together a little bit more. How different a team are they than they were when you first played them?
I got that. I got this one. Like, we hadn't even watched West Virginia. Okay, like, I watch basketball just because I'm a basketball junkie, and we got these guys trying to stay focused. We're going to figure out West Virginia tonight and tomorrow.
For the guys, there was a funny clip of Bradley Glenn from the women's team not knowing what the plus minus was and asked about it. Do you guys know what the plus minus is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
It's important, especially when you're playing for Coach Tang. You better know what it is.
You gotta know the plus minus is.
She for real didn't know.
She didn't know. You didn't see that? That was hilarious. Yoki was like plus 23. They said, what does it mean that Yoki's plus 23? And she's like, I have no clue what that means. Oh, that must be pretty good.
Coach, the three-point defense, is there any kind of a secret to that? Is that just a hustle type of stat for you, being able to close out things?
I tell them all the time we're Big 12 athletes, and if they can't like help and then recover and do two things, then we recruited the wrong guys. And I give a lot of credit to Coach A-Dub, and Coach Yurk. The staff got together and put together a game plan that we thought could help us. We tweaked some things from the first time we played them. Not a lot, because I thought we did a good job defensively the first time we played them too. But for them to, they missed some stuff, right? First of all, they had some good looks that they just missed. So that was, thank the Lord. But I thought like we made them miss some because of our game plan, how we guarded them. And so for them to only make 6 today, that was huge for us.
Arthur, you had 20 and 10, but you also were able to show off a couple passes at the end to David and Cam. How are those passes? How is it to also show that part of your game?
I love to get my teammates get them easy baskets, and I mean, we just play for each other. It's not really about how many points I put on the board. It's about how we win. And if they have an open lane or if they have a free bucket, I'm not going to hesitate to pass it to them.